Hello, my lovelies, and welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? You know that Moana song in Disney called Moana? Well, we are going to be doing a little bit more of a chicken. Lay a little work for me. I want some for my tea. I haven't had none since breakfast, and it's almost 3:30. Chicken. Lay a little egg for me. Now, I am very excited today, guys, because well, I've not actually painted for the last couple of days, so I don't know what, I can't remember that far back, but the good news is the wretched tooth has gone. Yes, 2 teeth have been took out. Yay! It's still a bit, love me tender, love me so. You know, that song from Elvis Presley, but it's still a little bit sore and tender because obviously you've got to remember that they've been poking at it to get it out. So yeah, it's a little bit tender and stuff. But the good news is that we have got rid of the wretched thing that has been causing months and months of pain. So, oh, do you know what? It just feels so nice. So had that took out, which is lovely. Then spent the afternoon. This was the other day. I then spent the afternoon with at my relatives picking up a package that needed to do, and I had a good old sort out because I had to bring over. I've got another Easter thing to do, so I bring over that today. That yesterday. I can't remember what brought today. We're on today, but yeah, bring that over, sorted out some bits and bobs, and yeah, had a good day really. It's been quite a few busy days really, to be fair. Have been nice to get out and about, you know, because I'm always like working or doing painting, so just have that nice chill day. And obviously it's Easter weekend this week, so really good. It's really fantastic, and can't wait to do that. But yeah, you probably won't see this video until after the weekend because obviously I've got another painting taken over for the Easter weekend. Ding dong! See? It's always the way, every bloody time. They must know when I'm live. Well, not live, but pre-recorded. But yeah, it's pretty good. Now, when I was at the dentist, they said that I had this, it's called plaque. Apparently, it's basically food debris, but it gets stuck on your tooth, and once it basically gets stuck and then it hardens. Now, I don't know how that's happened because I brush my teeth in the morning and also in the evening. So I don't know how I could have ended up with plaque. But what he's told me to get is this, and this was really expensive. Normally they will prescribe you some toothpaste on prescription, but that's only Durafrat. They'll only give you Durafrat on prescription. So let's see how far we've gone up. I think we'll do it about there because then we can have a little small one. But yeah, they'll only provide you a small section. With Durafrat, so it's really annoying. But he didn't get me that. He asked me to get this stuff, which is apparently this was $4.99, but it's black whitening, but it's something to do with black charcoal, but it prevents plaque and it refreshes your breath. So, I mean, my understanding is it's supposed to get rid of plaque, but as you can see here, it's actually physically black. It's like a jelly. It's like, that's what it looks like. It's literally black. I've never worked with black toothpaste before, but apparently it's fluoride free, but so it effectively whitens teeth, successfully wipes out plaque, and is extremely long lasting. Freshness effect is phenomenal, full of nature with it. But this is the thing with toothpaste. I mean, obviously they say that on any toothpaste, don't they, just to make you buy it. But yeah, hopefully this gets rid of this plaque, because if I lose any more teeth, I'm not going to be able to eat. It'll have to be pureed. I'm being serious. Like, this is now the yeah, I've had 3 took out, and I've got 1 more to go yet. So, but that's on the upper jaw. But oh no, what we done? Got power cut. Now, I'm a little bit, I don't know whether to kit that up, you know, that white one, because obviously if we're going to be finishing that soon, I might leave that, because we're going to finish, we'll kit that up, because once we get down here, we're not going to be using this light colour, so I think I'll do that. I could pinch the green one, but I don't really want to get it out. But the good thing is I bought another 3 paintings. Amazon have had this major sale, and nearly every painting I've seen has been $3.99, and I was like, oh, I've got to get that. And I'm really excited about this Disney one that I'm doing, so I got some of that. That was $3.99. Got another one which was $3.99, and yeah, really can't wait to get dived into them. Then I got another one, and it was a right kerfuffle. So I send my parcels to where I'm based that day. So obviously if I'm working, I've got to send it to a locker. And before I used to have to send it to my mum's, but now there's a locker in Braintree. I don't have to send it to my mum's. It means I can just hop on the train, get back, pick it up, job done. Well, yesterday Amazon took forever to dispatch it. So one's gone to Whittam, and I cancelled the other one because I could reroute it to here, but the other one was too far into the... You can cancel it if it's early enough, but if it's too far into the dispatch process, they won't let you do it. But yeah, so... And then yesterday was a funny old day, because I was walking around Braintree trying to find this... trying to find this locker called Sunshine. Sunshine, lollipops and rainbow, do 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 do. But yeah, that was quite funny. Now we're going to do a bit of the chicken. Now, this is a bit of a funny colour because it's not exactly white, but it is the right colour. So it's going to be a bit of a... Remember that chickens have got this sort of like dull grey sort of thing for it. So I think, yeah, 1 more. And we'll start to move it that way. So... And I think that's the only bit of red in this. All up here is pretty much done with the red, so it's pretty good. Supermarket Sweep. Bloody hell, is that still going with Rylan? I thought that was only like a mini series, but wow, okay, interesting. 4 we haven't, we can't do yet because I need to get trays. S. Don't think we've got S, we've got 6. I'm sure we have 3. See, I've got so many trays. It's because I get up every colour. But it will balance out. We can do a 2. That one there. And then that can be, yeah, it'll go up there then, okie doke. But we've got some 5 there as well, so that's pretty good. That is the eye by the looks of it, and it's nice that they've drilled that, so I'm really happy with that. But yeah, so obviously Easter weekend this week. And then obviously we've got, so I'm filming this on the 1st to the 6th of March, so get Easter out of the way, and then we've got a busy week next week because it's my sister's birthday, it's my friend's birthday in Birmingham, and busy. So, oh my god, I bought another painting from the works. I put it on my community tab. It's so funny because I bought that painting 3 times. I've always, because the problem is with the works is they don't code them, so if you lose the drills, it's like a needle in a haystack. You will not know what colour goes with what. So this is like the 3rd time I've bought that because I kept mislaying it, so it's staying firmly in the box until we get round to doing it. I've got a feeling these symbols are a little bit too big because I don't know. But yeah, it's, it's hard to eat as well, because yesterday a lot of it fell in the hole, and you can't poke at it, because if you poke the hole, you're gonna like cause injury, and probably end up with making it bleed. And but it just, all it feels like is, it feels like your skin's stretched, and then like clay, it feels like a lump on you. But all I can do is take ibuprofen and stuff, and I think there's an ulcer forming as well, because this surgeon, he will pull your mouth, but you sort of think to yourself, you pull it anymore, I'm gonna, it's gonna rip off out of my mouth, But he does, he's quite fierce. But I've booked another appointment for the 18th, because I can feel a bit of sharp tooth still stuck in there, so I just want him to look at it and see if he can just get it out. You don't really want it to seal and then you've got to cut it out, but yeah. Sure, I saw a 5 there. Am I going mad? But yeah, so as soon as we've got more trays, then, because if I'm painting, I have like so many on the go, and I'm loving my Disney one, because my Disney one has got so much colour blocking, so I think we'll whiz through that. I'm going to try and start it today, so that's the plan of action. But yeah, pretty good. But yeah, I wasn't too pleased with paying £5 for toothpaste. I normally pay £2.50. I normally use Colgate. Don't get is it Maximilian or Maxine or something like that? It's cheap crap. It feels really watery, so don't get that. But I normally go for the one, that it's called Max Fresh or something, and it's got them little crystal things in it. I normally go for the mint or the purple one. But there's another toothpaste that's got baking soda in it, and it's awful. It's horrid stuff. Don't try that. Horrid, horrid, horrid. Look at that, so nice to see, like, all the colours filling up now, which is lovely. Sunshine, lollipops and rainbow, do-do-do. What you do to me? Whoa, what you do to me? Plus, the jewels for this white bit are in my drawer, and I've got loads of jewels in there, so... But I definitely feel that I've got the diamond painting bug. The diamond painting bug is basically where you're addicted to diamond painting, and I can just sit here for hours doing this. It's so therapeutic. But yeah, last night was funny because I was trying to find this locker. I got the message to say that it was ready for pickup at the locker, and I originally only wanted to do like a walk and talk there because I wanted to test how the battery was on my Samsung, and it lasted well over an hour, and it only used like 5% of it. It was really cool. Samsungs have a much more better battery than Apple, and I do love Apple, but it's always nice to have a change. And what I like about Samsung is you can put calls on hold and stuff, and it will tell you if it's like a spam call as well. And I originally only went to there, then I went to Tesco, and then I thought, well, do you know what? Let's go into town, show you what town's like. And then I went up to the Co-op. I must have walked like a whole circle. But I needed it was on the to-do list to find, but out of the two, Chapek is probably closer than Sunshine. They call the lockers very unusual names, like the one in Witham. They're basically, I think they name them after robots. So we've got Gamma, and then we've got another one that's called Echo. Is it? It's something robot name, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah. Okay. But it's been quite nice to finally use some toothpaste, because they said that for the first 24 hours I'm not allowed to like rinse or spit or brush it, because obviously you've got to let the blood clot. If it doesn't clot, you're in deep doo-doo, because you're going to end up with what's called a dry socket, and that is excruciating. But yeah, I got oh yes, Craft Buddy, right. Look on Amazon, just type in Craft Buddy. Oh my god, they have got so many for like £2.50. I couldn't believe it. £2.50. So, you know, I did Puddle Duck. Well, I couldn't resist. At £2.50 I had to buy another one. But yeah, £2.50 I paid for that. I was like, I'll have that. Because I always said like I would get another one, because I'm thinking of sending it. I've got a few birthdays coming up soon, so I'm thinking of sending it as a birthday gift, whack a tenner in it, you know. So, and I sent one to Diamond Paints with TM, so just you know, as a like sort of gift, or I like to. If I know you're a diamond painter, I will 10 times out of 10 buy you a gift. Just randomly, and then one day you get a gift and you don't know who it's from, and then you've got to figure out who it's from. But yeah, I thought I'd do that. And you know, I said that about, you know, gift cards you can't send international. Well, Tessa was telling me that you can do that. What you do is you go on to, say, like your UK account, then go right down to the bottom to where it says settings, and you can change the country. So you don't need a separate like Australian account or American account. You just change the country and it does it. So that's fantastic. So it's nice to do that. So we can, you know, if there's any giveaways, we can open it up to worldwide as well, which is really cool. So if you do like a £10 Amazon voucher, you can do it worldwide. But America, they like £10 here is worth £12 over there, so they get a little bit more. And then like when I sent something to my friends in Australia, because I sent her a gift card, I paid, it said $1, but I only paid 54p. So it's really interesting, like the different conversion rates. Like Australia is less and USA is more, and yeah, it's really quite interesting, really. I find it quite fun. And don't forget, whereas before, as I said, I normally done theme paintings, and then if we ran out of time, I would leave it till the next year. It wasn't really working out, so what I'm doing now is, if it's after Easter, we still do it, you know. Don't leave it for another year. It wasn't really working very well, so I thought we'll change it. But yes, there's a couple more I want to get for £2.50. I think that's great. I did order a card from Card Factory, because Diamond Painting Scotty Dog, Liz House and Scotty Dog Crafts, she's got a discount code, and if you use the discount code, I think it's Wells15, so WELLS 15, it's for everyone. You get 15% off, which is like, what, 75p if that. I mean, it depends what sort of product you go for. I mean, the higher the product, the more discounts. So, but yeah, that was pretty nice of her to let people know about that. So, yeah, so do use that. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be cutting the delivery fees with the works. It's just getting ridiculous. You know, you order 2 things, and then delivery is like, what, $5.99 on that, because they've put the delivery up. It's not worth it. So what I do is I'll go in the shop if they've got any in there. If not, then just have to see what they've got online, really. But yeah. But it's nice to get a little bit more done on this because I haven't worked on it the last 2 days. I'm loving this contour going around with that. It looks like a little ship. Because you've got that triangle bit and then another triangle bit there. I love the way they've done that. That's awesome. We've had no mail for the last 2 weeks again. I just don't know how you can not have you know, no staff. But apparently it's been on the news that the Metropolitan Police are apparently supposed to be getting rid of so many officers or something. They want to make cuts or something. So yeah, which is not good. We need more. Oh my god, yeah, right, I need to tell you something. So there's this place. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. So on Facebook I saw this advertisement and it's called Smash Up or something, but apparently it's going to be in Braintree, and the idea is that you go in there and smash up like broken stuff. Like, so I think the idea is they'll have broken stuff there and it's called Rage Cage. Yeah, that's it, Rage Cage. So if you Google it on Google, Rage Cage. So apparently you just get to go in there and smash things up, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's going to make, you know, more people, you know, vandalism and all that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely stupid idea, I think. So, yes. But I thought, yeah, that's going to make things, it's just going to be stupid. We don't need that sort of thing. I don't know if you've noticed, but we just seem to be getting stupid shops. I mean, Witham is terrible. Everything, you know, as soon as the shop closes, it turns into a bloody hairdresser's again. Hairdressers, betting shops and charity shops. I think the only decent shop we've got is probably Costa's. Pets Paw Shop. It was called Paws for years, and I think that shut down and they turned it into a bloody hairdresser's. There was another pet shop that opened where KFC used to be, but unfortunately that got turned into a pet shop. But apparently the guy in there knows nothing about pets. I mean, some of the customers that have gone in there, they've gone, you don't put that fish with that fish. You can't put cold water with hot tropical fish. However, tiger barbs can, because a tiger barb can live quite happily with others in cold water, but they're sort of like a schooling fish, so they like to be in groups. But yeah. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo, boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, it's Anastasia. Insania, where are you going? Can anybody help? You wanna help? Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, it's Anastasia. I think it's Insania, but it's called by Peter Andre. But some celebrities, you know, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out, they're going, you know, they try something. Katie Price went in there and then she fell in love with Peter Andre, and then like years down the line she went back in there to close it, because I think they had a kid together but then they divorced, but she wanted closure or something, so she went back in there to close it off, I think. But yeah. Be nice to see what this crest looks against that blue. And it looks quite nice with the barn, so that'd be nice to see. Express sweep. Ding dong, ring my bell. Ding dong, that's my doorbell. You got to watch that. It's on Saturday Night Takeaway with Anton Zachariah. Oh. Chicken milk and shampoo. What shampoo is? Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. We're the famous ever team and we're off to Wembley. It's really weird. I support Man U, but I don't like. I don't watch it. I mean, I have been to an arena where they play football, and it is boring, but it's so much better than, you know, it's so much better than you know, the other one, seeing it on TV compared to in live. But that was with Arsenal, but I only went because, like, my brother and my dad support Arsenal, whereas I don't. I basically, when I was choosing, I support England because obviously I'm from England, which is technically the UK. I prefer calling it the UK. England makes it sound awful. But they were, one of the people in it was John Mooney, which is Wayne Rooney's brother. But Wayne Rooney used to be in Man U quite a while back. But I think he moved to, was it Chelsea? Because obviously football, no, Everton I think. But, what was that, his brother? I can't remember. But he went to a different team. But he, a lot of them will be like, they'll swap and change the players and hire them. And some of them have sacked their actual managers. I think Arsenal got named Arsenal because obviously their manager is Arsene Wenger. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So this X colour is actually coming to the end soon. But yeah, and yesterday I filmed some of the unboxings, so that was pretty good. Have a nice cup of tea after this, I think, and then watch my video back that I did from last night. Yeah. What I love about the one that you're seeing soon, my leopard, which always a cheat, I always get them confused, but the one that I put on the community tab, that has got a hell of a lot of what we call confetti. Confetti is like loads of different colours mixed together, so that will take quite a long time to do. But what I love about doing colour blocking is you get quite a lot done on it, and it just means if you're working on 3 or 4 paintings, you know, they're all getting a turn, so it's pretty good. And I almost ordered more trays yesterday, and I was like, no, I don't need them. So I can get them free when I get an unboxing, but they're if I've got a busy painting, I will use them, and then I'll just like chuck them away once we get some more of the free white ones freed up. But yeah, well, I've got so many I want to get. This so bloody cheap, it's unreal. So good. It's Anastasia. I watched this movie. It's called Ivan apparently, and it's about this gorilla. But apparently it's a true story. He was supposed to be poached by poachers, and they rescued him. And apparently he moved to a zoo in Atlanta, and he was kept inside for 27 years, and he never saw outside or something. But he was taught to paint. He used to paint. So I know there's a giraffe called there's a donkey called Patty, who paints as well. So that's really interesting. If you Google Patty, or it's a French name, so I think it's Patty or PT or something like that. But yeah, so pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moving the swans to the Saturday slot that the dinosaur used to be in, just to get that finished. They're all recorded. Because we had to, the one of the videos had to be completely scrapped, so it's time consuming having to sit there and figure out where we picked up from. So at some point I need to get round to naming all the videos on the OneDrive, because if they're not named, it's like a needle in a haystack. Because you could have all the stages next to each other and you would never know which one's which. But yeah. So yeah, by the time I got back last night, it was slimy, wet, horrible. Got in, sat down, had a cup of tea. I managed to catch the last bit of the news, ate my squashes, and then after the squashes, I decided that was it. I'm gonna go to bed, and I really had a decent night's sleep as well, which was really good. Oh, I've just remembered something. I need to do that. What I love is when you get to that. I often say this quite a lot because it's knowing that colour's not going to be used anymore. And then what we'll do is, if we can get this colour, whichever colour finishes first, we'll use that for this white bit up here. So we've got to do a bit over there as well, so like all here, and yeah, get that all done and start to do little mother hen. This pen is so, you can go like that and it doesn't matter, but this one you can't because it's got that thing on the end. So I tend to, if we're multi-placing, I'll use the pen that I'm working on for that day, because I always like to change the pen that I'm working on, and if it's multi-placing, I'll bring in and swap the pens. So that's why you often see me tilting it, because you've got a single placer, then a multi-placer, so it's pretty good. Love me tender, love me so, la 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 la. You're welcome. Someone said thank you. I was like, you're welcome. Oh look, we get to do the top of the hen. This is like the crest, what they call the crest. So cool. So cool. That's my funeral, not my funeral. That's my funeral. La 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 la. When we was on, we done a show called Oliver, and we had difficulty because the scene where Oliver gets in the coffin, when the actor was mic'd up, we couldn't hear him. It was so panelled out that they couldn't hear him. So what they had to do was, the coffin was there, so you could see it all boarded up. You got the lid on, but the other behind it, we had to put a curtain on it, just in case the light reflected and you could see him. But this side was cut off to allow the sound to come out the other side of the coffin. But yeah, it was not good. I keep putting on this this advert of I'm a celebrity, but you know, we've not got a date yet. I keep saying coming soon, but we need a date. But apparently someone on the group said it might be the 24th. There's something else happening on the 20th. Ah, yes, Fan Home. Apparently there's a lot of, Fan Home is like collections, so we build things like, this is Harshette, but it's basically like you build things to like build the Batmobile and get instructions on how to do it. This is a piece I was working on. This is part of the axle, so it's like we call this a part work. So you only get parts once a week if you're through the shops, or you get them once a month. But you can build things. But what happened was Eagle Moss went bust because they defaulted on a loan, and loads of people kept paying, and they didn't have none of their issues for ages. So the warehouse was like, well, we're not sending the goods out then, because Eagle Moss didn't pay the warehouse. So they borrowed I think it was £30,000 through Santander and defaulted. So they had to go down the liquidation route. And I don't think they ever come out of it, unfortunately. I'm going to put that one there because that one's a darker red. But yeah, so it was originally January we were supposed to get it, and now they've pushed it back to April. So I'm thinking, are we going to get it pushed back again, or... Because it is annoying when they do that. They keep pushing it back, and it's like, you know... Something down my throat. The supermarket sweep I used to like was the Dow Winnington, was it? I don't know why they don't do it anymore. With Dow Winnington, or whatever his name is. It's like Deal or No Deal. They're bringing back Deal or No Deal, but it's with Stephen Mullen. You know, everything's about Stephen Mullen, or everything's about that bloody Alison Hammond. She's a lovely woman, don't get me wrong, but she's on everything. You put on This Morning, she's on there. You put it on, apparently she's now hosting Bake Off, she's on there. I just feel like she's too much in your face. It's like Stephen Mullen, you know, he does In for a Penny, BGT, you know, Catchphrase. Can't they get some different hosts? I mean, Stephen Mullen is so funny, because I've actually met him, well, my brother did, in, he had a photo with him in Butlins, because Apparently he used to be Redcoat, but he was so funny in that costume. He dressed up in, you know, the muscle outfit and duck shoes. Was it duck shoes or something he was wearing? But that was that was funny. Hello, it's me. No, it's me again. One of my acquaintances used to say that. Oh, look at this. We're getting into the chicken crest. It's nice and red, isn't it? Ho, ho, ho. La, 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 la. La, 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 show me the water. La, 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 la. He looks like a chicken in a clown. And I just made that up. I'd love to do a clown though. Clown Prince of Crime. Oh yeah, man. It cannot be the Clown Prince of Crime. Oh dear. Oh, go away. Oh really? Damn it. I wanted that. Damn. Someone's bought my wolf. Oh no. I wanted that. There's a Crystal Creations and it's a wolf, but someone's pinched it. Because you've got an option on Vintage. You can love heart it if you like it. If you love heart it, it sends a message to the seller and they may give you a discount. But oh man, that's lovely. La 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 la, show me the water. La 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 la, he looks like a chicken in a cloud. The fish. So don't forget it's Good Friday tomorrow, which means you can't eat, is it meat or something? Tessa was telling me. I think it's you're not allowed to eat meat or sausage, you've got to eat fish, or you're not allowed to eat fish. I don't know why they call it Good Friday, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Whoa, whoa, kumbaya. I used to have a friend in the pharmacy, worked in the pharmacy, and he used to be called Malafi. So everyone loved him, and he'd done this, like, it was his last day, and then he found out, he was very, like, had a good friendship with my granddad called Fred. And one day, he went in there and he found out it was his birthday, so they done him a little cake and said happy birthday in there for him. I think they shut the shop for him as well. So that was quite interesting. So can you see what's happening here? We're getting a little bit of this blue mingled in around the crest now, so that's lush. Ah, lush, lush life. Since my day simply was the best. I had a lush life. What is that? It's something lush life, isn't it? Lush life. What I might do is, once we get a little bit bigger, we might, I'm thinking, I'm just going to, I haven't got enough wax, but we will put that on it next time, because that's a 4 to 5 placer. Might be able to swap that a little bit bigger with that. But for the minute, just work with our 3s. Hello, 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 hello. In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to you and speaks my name. Then do I dream again, for now I find Your power is here inside my mind. When I've run out of things to say, I often sing. Singing is a sign of happiness. We are the kids in America, for a small fee in America. Well, this is really coming along quite nice. But what I do is when I diamond paint, I do a bit this one, then I change it to a bit the other one. It just breaks your mind up a bit, because working on the same painting day in, day out can get a little bit mind-boggling. And your brain just feels fried, where you've just, like, you're so doing the same thing day in, day out, you know, so, yeah. Wee little git. That nearly caught me out. You've got 2 red here, and then a lighter red there. 2, 6 and a 3, as you can see, so, yes, naughty, naughty. That supermarket sweep looks so much fun. I'd love to do that. I mean, obviously, it's not all real stuff, isn't it? It's all like, because obviously, if they're going to be chucking it in the plastic, in the trolleys, it's got to be like empty cans and stuff in it. So, I'll never forget that time on Big Brother. The Irish twins, Jedward, John and Edward Grimes, they were in charge of the shopping list, and each week they had to do tasks to get the shopping. Well, this turn it was all the housemates have to do that to get the shopping. They came back with sweets full to the brim. I think they got a few bananas and that was it. So the housemates were not happy, and I think Big Brother had to sort of provide an emergency thing. And then another time they put all water all over the kitchen floor, and sliding on it turned into a giant water slide. It was so funny. Don't really see an awful lot of them these days. I don't know about whether they're still on MTV or I don't know. He was my pajama. It's a small world after all. But yes, tomorrow I'll be watching Bit a Bit. Yeah, man. Going down, on the bridges falling down, my fair lady. Chick, chicken, lay a little egg for me. Chick, chicken, I want some for my tea. I haven't had none since breakfast, and it's almost 3:30. Chick, chicken, lay a little egg for me. I like it, I like it, I like it. La 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 la. Here we go. Whoa! Fucking all over the world. I heard Ryland go, I like it, so that reminds me of that. And I was like, that is donkey's years old, that song. I think we've done a bit of every colour here today. The ones that we've got out, which is lovely. What I might do is I might just get one of them green trays out that came with the new painting, because I really would like to get at least these filled in as well. Just try and keep that block, you know. Yeah. I think we'll use this part as well, this little multi-placer. I might do it for all this chicken here. Just looks really, really cool. So yeah. F, okay, we ain't got that. For some reason I kept thinking that was a 5, but it isn't. Also, you can tell the gum is a bit inflamed as well. You can actually feel it, but I just hope it settles down. I mean, ibuprofen is supposed to lower that, but yeah, it's being a bitch at the moment. It will not, it's just, it's not painful, but it's just that sort of tender pain, no achy pain. But yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at that Amazon Hero router. What is it? I mean, obviously, is it a router that Amazon operates, or obviously it's some sort of broadband, but I don't know. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to leave that session here today, because I feel like I need to kit up some more things. So I'm going to probably leave that kit there for today. As you can see, it's looking really nice. We've got some more colours down. I definitely think next session I will like to go and get some of this blocked in and stuff, because we are getting there slowly but surely. But I don't like seeing gaps in that, so I'll kit up some more trays and get that all taken care of. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified for all the videos I do, and I will see you again soon for another session of this brilliant painting. Bye.